Welcome to the worst of the best podcast. You wanted the best. Well, they didn't freaking make it! So here's what you get. From Canada, Ryan and Ruban.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Worst of the Best podcast. I am your host, Ryan, and with me, as always, is my brother, Ruben.
Hey,
How's it going?
have you noticed that we're kind of matching?
Yeah, if you're watching this tonight, we're doing 4 recordings in one sitting. So if you see the last 4 episodes, or these 4 episodes, you're going to see that we're wearing the same clothes. And not only are we wearing the same clothes in every video, last 4 videos, Ruben and I are literally wearing the same clothes. We're almost wearing the same clothes, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm really excited about today's episode, Ruben.
Who's the most famous actor you've ever met?
Oh, most famous actor I've ever met.
Who have I met?
Jason Priestley.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You met Jason Priestley. Now, I've had famous actor respond to me on Twitter.
Being who?
Steve Martin.
That's the best one. I get a better one than that.
Ruben, I kid you not.
Why would he with Steve Martin?
I think I got to go back in time and find it.
I remember you sent it to me.
I joked about his hair color. Something to do with gray. And it mentioned something about his hair, and he liked it and responded.
Yeah, how could he get a better compliment than that?
No, I should have screen captured it. But true story. But yeah, it's really cool. Steve Martin responded to me. I've also had Penn Jillette respond to me as well. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But as far as Steve Martin's pretty king of the kings.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So on that note, welcome to Worst of the Best podcast. We have no skills like Steve does, but we appreciate you listening to the show. Because today we are talking about the worst of the best of worst reviewed actors and actresses of the past 20 years. Now you're saying, how in the world could they come up with this data of who are the worst reviewed actors and actresses of the past 20 years? Well, we're here to show you how. So this is how it was done. So a study determined, correction, here we go. That's the wrong, I don't want to give it away here. So I don't want to give that away either. How do they do it?
There's a lot of cliffhangers here.
I know. All right, here. All right, the study was conducted by Go Compare, who attempted to determine which actors and actresses in movies had the worst track records based on reviews. And this was done based on looking at the average Metacritic score for all the movies the respective stars appeared in over the last 2 decades, and the results are in. All right. So we'll start with the actresses first. Actually, let's do actors first. Let's do the actors first. I don't want to think
they're all actors.
I know.
Some are just females.
I know. No, we can't even say female.
We can't?
We're not allowed to assume gender.
Some.
I'm not even joking. So first,
we're not assuming it. Whoever made this list has.
I know, but that's, and this is kind of a sidebar, but this is kind of true because it used to be like, what was it, 10, 15 years ago? They didn't want to say best actor or best actress. It was the best female lead and best male lead. That's what they say now.
Yeah.
Now they can't even say that. You're assuming the person's gender. I didn't tell you what my gender. I didn't tell you what I identify as.
I've never told anyone.
Yeah, I've never told anyone what I identify as either. All right, don't give me any guesses in the chat. Okay, so let's start with the worst reviewed male actors. Let's go. Now, there's 10 in each category, but some of these names we don't know. Like, I don't know them off the top of my head. So if I don't, and I'm a pretty big moviegoer and watcher, so
me too.
So number 10 is a guy named Christopher McDonald. I did Google him. He's done a lot of TV shows, a lot of TV stuff. You would recognize him if you saw him. And but because I had to Google who he was, it's not fair that we review him. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay, so he's number 10. So Christopher McDonald, if you're listening to the show, you're number 10 worst reviewed actor in the last 20 years.
I feel bad.
But here's what's crazy. Think about this for a second, Ruben. This is all done by Metacritic scores. So these guys have been in these films.
He's a working actor.
He is a working actor. He's got tons of credits, over 200 credits on IMDb. In fact, he was just recently on, my wife and I watched The Good Wife. And he's on that show in the last season as a character arc.
It's probably better to be on this list than not on it if you're trying to be a working actor.
So Jason, our brother, has already come up with a couple of guesses. He's guessed Nicolas Cage and Brendan Fraser. Great guesses. We'll see if they make the top 10. Okay.
Both actors can nail it or just be
right. And a lot of
terrible.
these, when you hear some of these names, you will see that, some of them are quite surprising. So number 9 is a guy named Neil McDonough. I remember him from Ally McBeal, I believe, was in.
Oh, yeah, I know this guy. Yeah.
You'll know him if you see him. He's got really piercing blue eyes, blonde, gray hair. Again, working actor, been in tons of stuff, a lot of TV stuff. Yeah. But I had to Google who he was. Ruben, did you know who he was?
No.
But I think we're now entering the category of names that everybody should kind of know who they are. Ready? Number 8, Steven Dorff. He was in a Blade series, I believe. It was a Blade 1. But I know who Steven Dorff is. I could pick him out in the lineup.
Wow.
Yeah, I could pick him out in the lineup. Anyway, so Steven Dorff is number 8. Worst reviewed actor in the last 20 years. He was born in 1973, so he's 45 years old. He's still a high-working actor. He's got 89 credits to his name.
He's in True Detective. He's season 3.
Oh, he's in season 3 of True Detective. Wow. All right, so HBO put a lot of trust in carrying the season 3 of that TV show.
Like, that they would Google themselves, and that this would come up.
Oh, I'm sure they saw. I'm sure a buddy or somebody saw this. All right, you ready for number 7, folks? Number 7, worst reviewed actor in the last 20 years. This might not come as a surprise to people. John Travolta. Name me 3 John Travolta films that you like and you would watch again.
Since when?
Well, in the last 20 years.
20 years?
Sure.
So since 98 to now? Done.
Well, 20 years. Pulp Fiction came out in 91.
Yeah.
That was 27 years ago. So that doesn't count. All right, yeah. John Travolta film in the last 20 years. I couldn't think. Maybe Be Cool?
I like him Be Cool.
Well, that came out in 95. That was 23 years ago. Boy, that's the key to this. It's the last 20 years. What are some films he's done since 1998, right?
Okay, well, A Thin Red Line.
Okay, that was a good movie.
Civil Action. I don't know if you know
that was all right.
Our Friend Martin, General's Daughter. I don't remember.
Battlefield Earth. Yeah, 2000.
That's when things really turned around for him.
It just starts getting really bad here. Oh, no, Be Cool came out in 2005. But that was a good one.
Ladder 49. I like that one.
It's all right.
Oh, Be Cool is 05.
But then there's stuff like Wild Hogs, Hairspray, Old Dogs, and then movies that are almost straight to video at this point. So he's been in a lot of films in the last 20 years, and he is number 7. Okay. Number 6 shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. I will say that John Travolta, for a man of his age, he was born when, Ruben? Born in 54, so he's 54 years old, or 64 years old. He's got a beautiful set of hair.
He's got lots of beautiful sets of hair.
He's got... Oh, man. Does he actually have them on heads? Like those, you know what I mean? Like, do they... I'm
sure he has.
I guess you don't put your wig... Do you put your wig down on the desk or the counter, or do you actually put it on a... You must put it on a dome-shaped device to keep it round, right?
Such a bizarre thing.
Would you ever... Even if the toupee fooled people, would you wear it?
I haven't worn a toupee. I had a toupee fitted.
I know, but I mean, for real, would you wear it? Like, if no one knew who you were, if you went into a business meeting and no one had ever seen you before, and nobody knew that you had a toupee, would you still wear that toupee?
So I wore a toupee for 3 days, which included me going into situations where I met people with my toupee. It was so weird and bizarre.
Right.
I'm walking into Superstore, just talking to people. A meeting, though, introducing myself but no, it was weird.
This is what it looks like to walk in with hair. It's amazing. All right. Okay, so number 6, this shouldn't come as a surprise. I guess John Travolta didn't either, but number 6, Adam Sandler, worst reviewed actor in the last 20 years.
I like Adam Sandler. I don't like most of his movies.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I haven't seen the Netflix special yet. Have you? Not very good?
No. It's worth watching.
Is it good? I heard the Chris Farley tribute is pretty fun.
The whole thing's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Just haven't had a chance yet. So that's what... here's the thing. I'm a sucker for Adam Sandler. I think with Adam Sandler, again, these are critics. This is the Metacritics, right?
I like him in short dosages. But
what I'm getting at is like... I think it's funny. I like his Netflix movies. I've seen them all, and I think they're kind of funny, and I think it's silly, and I think it's okay just to watch something that when you know it's silly, it's going to be silly. I don't know. I like him because he also seems like a nice guy, pretty down to earth guy. And he comes into talk show interviews wearing like jogging pants and a shirt type thing. He's worth a lot of money too.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's worth a few dollars. Okay, number 5. This doesn't surprise me, and I actually like this guy as an actor, but it doesn't surprise me. Gerard Butler. He was in 300, great film, but he's done a lot of romantic comedy dubs. Like, he's not a romantic comedy
Den
actor.
of Thieves is fun.
I was just going to say, the last movie that I saw of Gerard Butler was Den of Thieves. That is a great movie. It's on Netflix in Canada.
Doing number 2.
What's that?
They're doing number 2.
Oh, they're doing part 2.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. It's really good. So that's my recommendation. Even though he's the worst reviewed actor, number 5 in the last 20 years, go see Den of Thieves on Netflix.
Olympus Has Fallen. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all his movies, so
but he's got some bad game. I said Gamer. He's got some bad movies. Gamer was terrible. Okay, number 4. Surprised, not surprised. Robin Williams. Boy, kicking a man when he's down. Like, I don't know how you can.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's so poorly reviewed in movies that he actually hasn't acted in this. So, sorry.
Here's the thing: it'd be easier to make fun of him if he didn't die of suicide.
Well, there was actually
conspiracy that he did.
Yes, there's a conspiracy theory about his death. Go ahead. That was referring to our previous episode on conspiracy theories. Go ahead and Google Robin Williams suicide by belt hanging, because it was on like a doorknob or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's not enough length to, I don't know. It is a wormhole, my friends. It is a wormhole / rabbit hole is what I meant to say. It's a rabbit hole. Actually, do this. Google celebrity suicide by hanging on doorknob, and you'll be surprised by how many have done it that way.
It's too depressing.
I know it's depressing, but it's crazy how many people have died by hanging themselves with a belt on a doorknob. It's a weird way to go, the doorknob. I don't know. Anyway,
there's something there.
There's something there. That's all that means. Okay, so rest in peace, Robin Williams. Your number, and I love Robin Williams, but he was the worst reviewed actor at number 4 in the last 20 years. His last movie was in 2015. Absolutely anything. He played Dennis the dog. He was a voice for that.
Moving on.
Josh Duhamel. He was in that show Vegas on TV for a while.
I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything.
He's married to Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas.
They split, I think.
Oh, did they?
They couldn't make it work out.
You didn't know what to do with those lady humps?
Well, what are you going to do with all that junk?
All that junk. So Josh Duhamel, I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Oh, Transformers.
But that's what I say. He was in the Transformers movie. So that was probably didn't help his reviewing process. He's also in Chips, the remake of Chips. Ooh, that was a horribly reviewed movie.
Uncredited.
Oh, he does not want to be credited for that.
Guys, please
leave me out of this. Okay, so Josh Duhamel, you're number 3. Kevin Pollak, number 2. He was in one of my favorite films of all time, A Few Good Men. He was the lawyer opposite with on Tom Cruise's team.
Yeah, he's in the Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Is that good?
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's really good.
I heard it's good.
Yeah.
So he is number two worst reviewed actor in the last 20 years. Number 2, eh?
That's rough.
Now, number 1 is a Mike Epps. And
who's that? Where are you pausing?
I don't know. Mike Epps.
I don't know who he is.
He's born in 1970. He's been in movies such as go back and what movies he's been in here.
What he's known for?
Well, yeah,
Resident Evil, Next Friday, The Hangover, All About the Benjamins.
It's a conspiracy. The number 1 worst reviewed actor is Mike Epps. Anyways, I'll leave it at that.
I don't even know.
Okay, so now let's move on to the actresses. You ready?
I am. Are you?
Okay, yeah, we are. Number 10, Salma Hayek. Wow, I believe it.
I can't imagine that she's got like great roles.
No, she.
There's no pun here.
No, I'm sorry. She has fantastic roles. No, Salma Hayek, a beautiful woman, but she's not a very good actress. Put this way, her most
she's pretty one-dimensional.
Sorry, yeah. I will say her one well-reviewed movie was where she looked ugly.
The Frida.
Yeah, the Frida. That's
it's such a brave choice. Such a brave.
That's what I was going to say. Because she did the
unibrow.
The one eyebrow. It's like, look. I'd be like, we can work on the eyebrow. We can take care of it.
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, Dakota.
Number 9?
Dakota. Is she the older Fanning or is she the younger Fanning? I get them mixed up.
I like her.
Well, she's number 9 worst reviewed actress in the world.
I don't know if I've even seen her stuff.
Oh, she was in the Twilight movies.
Man on Fire, Taken, I Am Sam.
Oh yeah, she played the daughter or something of Sam or something like that.
How was I Am Sam not noticed, I wish I call it, mentioned in Tropic Thunder?
Yeah. I can't say the dialogue. You can't make me say the dialogue. Don't do that.
Yeah, Ocean's 8.
Okay.
Did you see Ocean's 8?
No.
I did.
Is it funny?
Have you seen Ocean's 11 and on?
Yes, I love those.
Okay, so picture that whole thing,
Right.
but this time,
It's females.
oh, so you know.
Yeah, but it's not funny. And there's less of them. Did I just review the movie without watching it?
Yeah. That's the premise.
There's less of them. It's not funny.
It had moments,
Sure.
and the funniest person in the movie,
Was Melissa McCarthy?
no, James Corden.
Was the male? Is that Barbra Streisand's husband?
No. The
talk show.
carpool karaoke guy.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I don't like him.
Again, he was the funniest one in the.
Okay, all right. Ocean 8, plug for Ocean 8. Go see it in your local theater.
Consistently, he was the funniest one. Though there's like funny moments, you know.
Right.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. So actually, just to speak to our brother Jason, who stopped watching, Nicolas Cage and Brendan Fraser did not make the list. Wow.
I think you have to be in movies to.
No, Nicolas Cage is in tons. That's all he does.
Is he still doing movies?
Yes, they're all like straight to video and stuff.
Is he really?
Yes, he's got bills to pay. Brendan Fraser's kind of fallen off the map, but he's balding too, apparently.
Well, you know why he fell off the map, eh?
Why?
Me too.
Brendan Fraser got Me Too'd?
He got sexually assaulted.
He got sexually assaulted?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I thought he got accused. My bad for the
No.
That's what I meant by the joke. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nicolas Cage has like 6 movies in development right now.
Oh, fantastic. He's done another Ghostland.
He's done...
No, that's Ghost Rider. I was
Ghost
thinking
Rider.
of. That's what I was thinking.
Nice. But look at that. He did 6 movies in 2018. So if you're a Nicolas Cage fan, you're seeing a lot of films. All right, Jason's saying that Leslie Jones is a worst reviewed actress in 20 years. But no, I don't think it worked, Jake. She was in the Ghostbusters movie, but that was it.
What was the Ghostbusters movie with her in?
Again, the Ghostbusters movie was...
Go on.
Okay, so the Ghostbusters movies was an all female cast. What was a funny movie? So
they made it woman.
They made it woman. It wasn't funny, but I think they had the same amount of Ghostbusters.
They're going to be doing that with Saving Private Ryan.
Number 8 is Amanda Seyfried.
I like her.
I like her too.
But I can't imagine that she's gained that.
That's what Metacritic say. Number we were gonna.
Granted, I don't see all the stuff that she's in. Are we going too long?
We got a couple minutes, so let's go. So number not that we're trying to rush the female. We're rushing the female. All right, we don't have time to.
So Amanda, how do you say her name?
I don't know, Seyfried or Siegfried or Siegfried or Roy.
The Clapper. Do you have seen the Clapper?
No,
that's good.
Ted 2.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Well, I guess here's the thing. There's only so many movies you can see.
Yeah.
So maybe they're in a lot of bad movies.
They're in a lot of bad movies. Okay. We got number 7, Kate Hudson, former wife of what's the singer from Black Crowes?
Chris Robinson.
Chris Robinson. Yeah, they were husband and wife.
Yeah.
They're divorced now. But anyways, Kate Hudson, she's number 7. Number 6, Ashley Judd.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen her in anything for a while.
Kathy Bates. I love Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates is number 5. Now, you think she's such a great actress, right? But she has been in a lot of stinkers according to her Metacritic score.
Yeah, she's on that dumb Netflix show.
What's that one called? Netflix show?
Disjointed.
Oh, it's not funny?
No.
Okay.
So I think it's already canceled.
Rhoda Mitchell. I don't know who that is, but she's number 4.
Heather Graham?
No, number 4.
Oh.
Radha Mitchell.
Silent Hill.
Okay. Number 3, Heather Graham. You know, not
She was an
surprising.
A-lister.
But she's really kind of fallen off the map.
Yeah.
Number 2, Jessica Biel. And she's number 1 and 2 spots are both Jessica. Jessica Alba is number 1. Imagine being Jessica Alba knowing that you are the number 1 worst reviewed actress in the last 20 years.
Well, of course, her and Mike Epps should do a movie together.
Have they done a movie together? Oh, that's too much research. Okay. All right. So there you go. There are.
So who's the worst out of?
Well, we'll do one for female, one for. So Ruban.
Out of the people that I know.
Yeah, out of the ones that we know. So let's go back to the actors. We won't read them again. How this will work for me is if I heard they have a new movie coming out.
Sure.
And I have to watch 9 of the movies, and I have to not watch one of them.
Okay.
Because I choose not to. I have to watch the other guys in 9, but there's one guy I just won't watch. I will pick John Travolta.
Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy.
He does nothing for me.
No.
As his career has shrunk, his head has just gotten bigger. His head is huge. All right.
We're in agreement.
Same policy for the females, our actresses. Worst reviewed actress the last 20 years. You have to watch 9 of them in their next movie. And 1 you get to choose not to watch of the ones that we know. I will pick for my pick.
Let's do the same time.
Oh, no, it won't be the same time.
Let's do the same time.
Jessica Biel.
Really?
Jessica Biel.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Selma Hayek, at least she picks interesting projects enough. Jessica Biel, I don't think she's ever picked a project where I'm like, oh, I've got to see that.
There was one that was good. I forget what it's called, but she gets a nail in her head.
Sounds like a Jessica Biel.
I think it's called Nailed.
What?
I liked it. I liked it.
She nailed that role. All right. So that's our picks, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, in front of every cloud. Man, I get this wrong every time. It's been a while. It's been 10 minutes.
We're a little rusty.
Yeah. Speaking of nails. In front of every silver lining, there's a cloud, and Ruben and I are here to help you find it. Thanks for listening, guys. Nailed that episode.